Welcome, and I'm going to show you how to make this delicious meal for 5 people for less than $10. I have 3 chicken breasts trimmed, cut in half, and slathered in half of a bottle of barbecue sauce. I have my son playing with like an old bottle that had like a squirt left in it because he's a helper, you know. But the chicken was $4.08 for a package. I always just look for one of the cheaper packages. It wasn't on sale, unfortunately, this week, but 3 breasts were $4.08. And then I tried buying the Great Value brand of barbecue sauce. That would have been 98 cents. However, at Walmart, it was the Walmart grocery pickup. They were out of the Great Value, so they upgraded me to Kraft for the exact same price. So I paid 98 cents for this bottle, and I only used half of it, so I'm only counting half towards the cost of these meals. That is something I will be doing every single week, is sharing with you the cost. But I'm not going to count the entire cost of the barbecue sauce because I can use that barbecue sauce for another meal, which I will be doing. This chicken rub is something we got in our Christmas stocking. I don't know the actual cost of it, but I'm not counting it because you could use just salt and pepper and still come out with a very yummy chicken. Salt and pepper is one of the only ingredients that I'm not going to actually count because it would be pretty impossible for me to like measure the way that I cook. I just season to my eyeballs and what I think will be good. Grilled sweet corn is one of our family favorites. They were only 15 cents a piece this past week at Walmart, so that's 60 cents total. And I take them out of the husk, I clean them off, and put them each with about a half tablespoon. And I'm giving a larger estimate here because I want my cost to be a little. Now we will salt, pepper, roll, and go. French fries were specifically requested by my 2-year-old. He loves them. It was only $1.68 for a 24-ounce bag, and we made the entire thing. These are the first thing that go on the grill because they are the longest to cook. So I had them out on the grill for about 25 minutes before I put the chicken on. I have never in my almost 11 years of grilling corn overcooked them, so they can really just sit there for a long time. My chicken was ready to go, hanging out in the microwave so that my cats didn't get it, but I had it ready to go as soon as the corn was cooking. Okay, so I have added the corn and chicken to our grill. The corn has been on here 25 minutes. I just turned it. You can kind of see grill marks on the aluminum foil, but I turned it halfway through. So the corn has been out here about 25 minutes, and I just added the chicken. The corn can cook for a much longer time, so I will leave this and come flip it. I am now flipping the chicken. I'm just using a fork because I forgot to bring my big old grill tools, but I actually like using the fork a little more readily than our honking tools. And this is kind of hard to do with a camera in your hand, so I know it looks a little wobbly. My apologies. It was the best I could do, but the chicken was smelling delicious, and I did cook it a little longer. We always check our chicken on the grill with a thermometer, make sure it reaches 165 degrees Fahrenheit. I think that's what the chicken temperature is, but we made sure it was good to go. Even though these fries are good on their own, I always like to sprinkle them with a little seasoned salt, turn them in the middle of cooking, and then spray them with a little bit of olive oil just so that they have the seasoned salt stick to it better. Now I am just getting everyone's plate ready to take over to the dinner table. I actually really enjoy plating my family's dinners. I don't know why, but I kind of like knowing exactly what every person in my family wants and being able to make the plate just the way that they like. And I feel like it's another way that I can make sure my kids get the right amount of fruits and vegetables before they hop right exactly to the fries and eat the entire pan of fries. I can make sure they also had some watermelon and some sweet corn. Even though corn is a grain and not a vegetable, we pretend it's a vegetable on nights like these. I also realized that even though we all had ketchup with our fries, and then my son and I both had ranch, I didn't consider the cost of the ranch or of the ketchup. The ranch is 98 cents or 99 cents for an entire bottle at my Aldi, and then the ketchup is ridiculously cheap. So even if we added $1 for the condiments, which is way over the cost, we are still under $10. But I didn't consider that in my cost of this meal because technically you do not actually need to have ketchup and ranch. What do you think? Should I count that in my cost? Put putting numbers to the meal really shows you how beneficial meal planning is. One thing that's important to know as I'm making these videos, which this is my first of a new weekly video that I'll be doing, we don't need a ton of meat in our family. We make meat with almost every meal, but we don't eat a ton of it. So we actually had quite a bit of the chicken left over, and this was enough for us to have wraps later in the week. So I don't even have to count. I actually don't count the cost of every single one of my meals, but if I were to do it, I already counted the $4.08 in this meal. That chicken was totally free for chicken wraps later in the week. So bonus. This was so much fun for me to make. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, let me know if you're going to try to make this meal, if you're looking forward to next week's under $10 meal, and I hope you stick around as a subscriber. Thank you so much.